Hey everyone, we're going into the third match of an Eldritch Moon draft. We just had some of the best luck I've ever had in my entire, 12-year Magic playing career. And we're getting sort of balanced out here because this hand's not especially good. We do have an early captive. We're on the draw, so it's a little better. We have both our two of our colors. We do have a splash of black. We have removal, but I just don't think it's good enough because it's just if we don't draw like all spells, we're going to kind of be in trouble, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and mulligan. This one's not much better, but we do get to scry, and it's fine. So we'll go ahead and keep it. If there's a land on top, we probably just bottom it. Anything else we're happy with. Yeah, we're going to bottom it. I don't know. I mean, the hand that we had... Ooh, turn 1 Crypt Breaker. I drafted a deck once that could do that, and it was pretty hard to beat. It was pretty hard to beat. Gross thing was it also had Tireless Tracker. So it had 2, like, card drawing engines. That's a problem. So our opponent, if you don't know, can just make a bunch of zombie tokens, and it's interesting he's doing it now, but that's okay. Make a bunch of zombie tokens and eventually draw cards. If he has 3 zombies in play and taps them all, he gets to draw a card for 1 life. So it's pretty stupid. It's almost like Pack Rat that's from the original Innistrad, right? Maybe? I think it is. And yeah, it's just stupid because you don't even have to play your spells. Like at this point, my opponent's just planning on, oh, okay, never mind. He's going to play a spell. He may play a zombie anyway, I guess. What's cool is if he decides to attack with that thing again, we're flashing in our Drogskull Shieldmate and eating that thing's face. So I hope he does it. That's why I didn't play the Cathar. I'll flash in the Shieldmate either way. Blocking the zombie isn't the worst. Obviously, it's better if we can take down that Crypt Breaker, but, you know. We need some fixing for our Gitrog monster. Okay, Graph Rats. Attack with that Crypt Breaker. Yeah. All right. Deal with this problem, hopefully. Opponent could have a trick, I guess. But we're going to eat that Crypt Breaker. I don't know why he's attacking with it, to be honest, because he has 2 mana up. I guess maybe the cards he has in his hand he wants to play, but discarding Graph Rats for it would have been the right move, I think. I think that's like way better than playing a Graph Rats because it can draw you cards, etc. Our opponent could have a trick so that it doesn't even matter, in which case it's not as bad of an attack, but still, just making a bunch of zombies, drawing cards, and making more zombies is usually the way to go with Crypt Breaker instead of attacking with it. So our opponent is thinking. There's not an instant speed thing that can do 3 damage for 2 mana in this format. There are tricks that could pump him, but none of them would save the Crypt Breaker, like Grotesque Mutation. Yeah, not going to save it. So we just get a 2-for-1 there, basically, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I am happy with that, and now we can play our Cathar, although he's not the best blocker right now. But we dealt with the Crypt Breaker problem. We need to draw one of our ways to get black. Drawing a swamp would be the nicest way to do that, I think. Although our 1/4 blocker would be pretty nice right now, too. Ooh, okay. That's not great for us. No, it isn't. All right. So do I block one of his creatures if he attacks and then make a spirit? Like if I draw a land next turn, all I'll be able to do is make a spirit, which doesn't make me feel great. Might just be right to take 4. I think it is. I'll take it. All right. Drew another guy who can not block his 2/2s very effectively. That's okay. Now it doesn't feel as bad to block. I mean, at least we can block the werewolf too if we have to. Okay. Stop playing things, opponent. Okay, now I think we do go ahead and block this zombie with this. Go to 9. Okay. That's pretty solid. I think making a spirit and playing Byway Courier is reasonable. I think we attack with our woodland guy, actually. We should have done that first. Because I'm okay with trading with either of those. So, and he has vigilance, so we'll do it. All right. We play our Subjugator Angel, who can at least block the Graph Rats, I guess. So we have that going for us. So we have 3 ways of getting swamps left in our 28 card deck. So the chances aren't great. But hey, screw chances. Chances were better that we drew one of our black mana sources than they were that we drew Gitrog Monster first, and we drew him first. So, all right, that's promising. Ooh, yeah, that's nice too. I think we swing with our flyer, and then play Spectral Reserves. Bam, 23. That's where you're going. And we go up to 11, make a couple flyers. Smoldering Werewolf is good against our deck. Luckily, our opponent played it before we made spirit tokens. He's probably got another one. Ooh, Ghoulsteed, really? Why do you got to be like that? That's big. And killing it feels so bad because it just comes back. Also, he can transform this soon. Not great news for us. Yeah, I think we kill that. Good news is if he does transform it, Subjugator Angel can still block and kill it. I think we play the Angel just because it's big. I don't even think we attack with anything, unfortunately. We're just trying to play a 4-3 here. I guess we could attack maybe with our Byway Courier. Doesn't really seem worth it. Nah, it doesn't. It sucks, but that's the situation we're in. Okay, you can transform this now and then like kill my Courier with the 2 damage. The good news is if he does transform it, that's what he's doing. We can block it at least. I mean, he gets a 2-for-1 basically, but we got to kill the thing, you know. So we can block that and then also double block Ghoulsteed with Byway Courier and our Spirit and then get a token. And I think that's an okay turn. Although he'll probably kill Byway Courier with that thing's ability, and then we can't double block Ghoulsteed. So maybe it's not that good. He may not attack. He does, though. Okay. I mean, I would if I were him, too. So let's see what he kills here with the... yeah, that makes sense. Now we can't double block and kill Ghoulsteed. I don't even think I'd chump. I think I'd just block this thing and take 4 and go to 7. Ooh, there it is. Okay. All right. I think we play our Fiendbinder. Don't attack with anything because we're at 7 life. Now we'll be able to play our monster, so that's great. We also have a clue ready to cash in. Do I double block the Ghoulsteed? I think the answer might be yes. Making our opponent only has 1 card in his hand right now, for one thing. And now he's about to have 0, but it could be something scary. Ooh, it is scary. Okay, well, that works. We're going to go to 3 here. At least we can play our monster. Ow. Swamp. Okay, get drug monster. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we may as well crack a clue first. See what else we got going on here. Nothing. Except lands aren't a bad thing to have when you have get drug monster. So he may pull us out of this game. Our opponent's hand is empty, and we're going to start drawing a crap ton of cards. I'm just going to play both of these lands. Empty my hand too. All of our cards are on the table, literally. Well, except he has one in his hand now. But so if he gives us flying or something like that, we're in trouble. Does he attack? No. We can't really either is the thing. But we can draw some cards. That we can do. So we're going to sacrifice a plains. Draw us an extra card. There we go. What are the chances? Yeah, I don't think we attack still. I think this will enable us to start attacking, though. And this obviously will, too, because it has flying. And we'll end our turn. So we might want to bring in Shamble back. If he has Graph Rats, there's a good chance he has the guy who can get creatures back from the graveyard. And he has Ghoulsteed. Like, both of those, Shambleback is nice against. Ooh. I'm glad Death Touch is... yeah, he will kill my Gitrog monster if I block. So, I think we block with our Dawn-Griff if he decides to attack here, which would be kind of crazy. Because I would just block with my Dawn-Griff, start tapping it down next turn. Yeah, we're going to block with our Dawn-Griff. If he gives a trample somehow, we're going to be sad, but... you know. Okay. So we're going to lose a forest. All about the gas. Okay, so we definitely swing now with the Get Drug monster. Yeah, this card's pretty bad against the Guardian Priest. So we're going to play Prowler. And we're going to play Nearheath Chaplain. And we're going to end our turn. Card drawing engine. You do run out of lands eventually, but he also lets you play additional lands, so it's kind of hard to make happen. And he's a huge beater while he's alive, so if he goes to combat, which I'm sure he will, we tap down the Ghoulsteed. See, I think we... oh, that's going to be pretty good right now, too. He kills both these creatures. I think we do bring in Shambleback. That's another card that makes me want to bring in Shambleback. Can also just, like, kill us pretty easily. It's ugly. That is not good. Not good. He gets a 2-for-1, and it'll actually be a 3-for-1 eventually, so... yeah. Not what we wanted. But no matter what, we can always tap down whatever he gives double strike to, and that means we can stop this from attacking altogether. Although it'll be smart if he gives double strike to this, and then this attacking kills my guy, so then I'm stuck in a pretty terrible place. Guess we don't need black anymore, huh? Oh, that's good. That is good. Okay. Okay. I think we Faith Unbroken the Smoldering Werewolf because it's more of a problem once it transforms. I don't think I have the courage. Although I guess no matter what, he can't kill us at instant speed. I'll be able to tap down that guy for a turn. So yeah, we'll take out the werewolf here. And we'll swing for 8. Seems pretty good. It's kind of amazing he hasn't drawn us lands, too. We kind of are at the point where we wouldn't mind drawing lands because they would allow us to do a little more with our turns, but what are you going to do? So even if he has a removal spell here, we can tap down the Google Steed. That's why I thought it was worth attacking. Okay, well, that's going to be annoying. We can just block with that all day, so we might just be in a stalemate now. So yeah, definitely. Like, the more cards I see, the more I want to bring in Shambleback. Oh, we don't have Shambleback in our sideboard. What am I even talking about? Drafted earlier today and had Shambleback. It would be great against this guy, so do what you will with that information. Too bad we don't have... What do we need in here? An enchantment, probably. We have land, yeah. Yep. Okay, so I think we lose Forest. Come on, just give us one land. Probably give us... Wow, okay. Well, don't give us a land then. This is an interesting situation because we will not be able to tap down this again if we play Somberwald Stag. So do we just play the Stag and kill this? Swing for 8. Dropping our opponent to 1. We can play our Stag and kill this. Swing, dropping our opponent to 8. And then we can still block with our Stag. We have 2 creatures who can block if they have to. Yeah, it's worth it. It is worth it. So we're going to play our Stag. Yeah. The cool thing about the Captive is it'll be able to pay for... Yeah, yeah. We'll take down the Skeleton. Oh, we can just swing for lethal, can't we? Wow. I'm smart. Forgot Guardian Priest can, like, attack. Oh, he's got something, though. Maybe he doesn't. We're going to attack. It's a little bit risky, so if he has removal, we're dead, but we know 1 card in his hand is Sanitarium Skeleton. We know he has 3 mana. We know if he has removal, he probably would have used it by now in our Priest. So let's just go for it. What do you have? Okay, we did it. Yeah, we do not have Shambleback. Talking about Shambleback a lot there. He doesn't have many flyers. Doesn't have many like excellent blockers either. I think we just want to bring in our second spectral reserves. I think that's it. All right. Gitrog Monster. That's the first game. We had someone just scoop when we played him. That's the first game where we really got to experience his might. I think we keep this. We do need to draw green. It's likely we do at some point, but we have an early Priest and a 3-drop, so don't play him again. Good. I doubt he'll make the mistake of attacking again into my potential shield mate, which in this case is an actual shield mate. Yeah, that's obnoxious. Well, we're drawing all green cards. The good news is, like, we can draw one of our forests, or we can draw our Wildfield Scarecrow, or our Warp Landscape. So there are several things we can draw that would be helpful. We were able to tap down basically all the creatures in his deck with our Priest, so that's nice. Hasn't been the case in our other 2 matches. Okay. I think if he attacks, I'd probably just take it, even from both of them. Definitely take that. There's just too many scenarios where he just has a trick that takes down my Priest, and I don't think we want that. Man, all the green cards. Okay. All right. Well, probably flash in our shield mate, just have more of a board presence at this point. Ooh, that's something we're going to have to tap down, actually. Not this turn, though, so. Yeah, no. We take it. I'm going to flash in our shield mate, even though we don't get the value this time. Okay. At least it's a white card, right? We can start racing a little bit in the skies. Definitely tap down the Gorger. It is large and in charge. Yeah, giving this double strike is actually pretty fierce. And that might be what he does, because he knows I'm going to tap the Gorgers, but the Rancid Rats just can't be... Oh, no. They just can't be effectively blocked when they have double strike, so it's just... That's what I would have done. Because I was going to tap that either way, and then he could swing. I guess he loses that race, but... Still. He might do it next turn. I just have to take 2 from it every turn. I can't block it anyway, actually, because of, whatchamacallit, Skulk. Alright, well, we're going to get in for 2. I guess we probably should have attacked with this, too, because I'm not blocking anything with it. Yeah, I should have attacked with it. So we have tons of sweet green cards in our hand. Weirded Vampire. I don't like that. I don't need more vampires in my life. Who do you give double strike to now? Give it to your rats. Yeah, now he did it. That is correct, I think. God, if we could draw green mana, clear shot would be so good. Haha! Now, the question is that what we do? Yeah, we probably do. Oops. Because we can block Weirded Vampire with Drogskull Shieldmate and then use Clear Shot to kill the Rancid Rats. Which is, you know, kind of sad that we have to do that, but I think that's what we should do. Well, I guess we could also block... It's actually probably better to block this and then kill this. Yeah, that's better. And then we start tapping down the rats. So we're just going to pass our turn. We could play a Provisioner, but it doesn't do a whole lot right now. Does not do a whole lot right now. I guess he's not necessarily going to attack with that. And if he gives it double strike, it just becomes a 2 for 2. So let's see what he does. Okay. Do we just kill it? Just clear shot it right here, right now? Because we can block this. This will be a 3-4, so they'll kill each other, and then clear shot will kill this. That's probably worth it. Then he doesn't really have anything great, and we can still tap down one creature. Yeah. We'll tap down the rats. We'll give this a try. Might have still been better to tap down the Gorgers just in the event that things go wrong for us here. Which, you know, could happen. Does our opponent have a trick? That's the scary thing. He has 4 mana up, so we're about to find out. So we kill both these creatures. It's a 2 for 2. I feel okay about it. Unless our opponent has a trick or a removal spell or something, and then we just get completely blown out. So not what we're looking for here. I probably should have tapped that. Just because now if things do go south, I take way less damage. It looks like things might go south. Ooh, they're not going to go completely south, but they're not good. We do kill that creature at least, but our other guy's dead, and our opponent's going to gain 6 life. Yeah. Yeah, so we got 2 for 1. Oh, no, it was 2 for 2 still. I would have rather affected his board state, but I guess I'm okay with that. I can live with it. I can live with it. Okay. Well, I think we play our courier. I think we swing with our flyer. More green mana would be awesome. Oh, hey. Interesting. Wonder if he has the other half. Ooh. I don't love that. I probably, if he decided to attack with his Rancid Rats here, I would probably trade my Byway Courier for it. Because that Rats is an actual problem. Although I guess the Courier can just block the... Yeah, probably not. Because the Courier can just block the everything else. Yeah, I think we're just going to tap this guy down. We'll just block this with our Courier. We can also eventually Spectral Reserves and double block it. Which isn't awesome, but it's okay. Byway Courier for the block. I mean, I guess it would have been cool to play my Provisioner. Hey, more green mana. Unfortunately, this actually fights, so it won't work in terms of killing this. I would just lose my guy too. I mean, I could kill it, but I would just lose my guy too, so that's why I don't want to do it. So we're going to attack with our flyer. Then I think I'm going to cast Spectral Reserves and then Kessig Prowler. Yeah, that's the plan. The plan has been executed. So if he gives this double strike now, I do have to double block it with my spirits to kill it, but I think that's fine. Although my spirits do present more damage in the air, it's worth noting. Might just be okay to play my stags to kill the Gorgers. I guess I could have... Oh no, that's not... I was thinking that was Gaia Reach Sanitarium. I guess we just tap it this turn, actually. There's no reason not to. Wonder if he attacks with his skeleton now. I would take it. Yeah, I was going to say, it's not a bad attack if you want to do some damage. Spectral Reserves number 2. That's pretty good. So we have 6 mana. I think we go ahead and crack our clue first. Okay. We're going to attack with all of our flyers. Drops our opponent to 16. Then we're going to cast reserves. I mean, I'm always surprised at how late this card's around because it's always pulled its weight for me. It's not an incredible card, but it's like it's definitely a playable. I don't know if I'd say every white deck wants one copy, but there's definitely situations where you cut it, but just because it's not the most powerful card, but it's perfectly fine. Ugh, there's a Ghoul Steed now? Really? You have 6 damage in the air, so that's pretty good. This time we will tap down the Gorgers. We're just going to take this now. We suddenly have so much damage in the air that we win this race, so I think that's what we try to do. Probably play our Provisioner here. Drop our opponent to 10. I mean, I could play the Provisioner and kill this and then have a good creature to block. That might be the... Not the Provisioner, the Stag. That might be the move next turn. We'll play this. Pumps our guy, but it's pretty irrelevant. What we need are some more spirit tokens. Oh, he does have that werewolf. That could be a little brutal. The smoldering werewolf is what I refer to. Okay, yeah, we'll tap that down. Depending on how aggressive he gets here, we may just be able to kill him this turn. Like if he decides to attack with everything, should be a little crazy, I think. Everything but your skeleton, that's good enough, because our stag can kill it, or we can use this to tap it down. Yeah, I think we just take this 5. I mean, we can swing back for so much damage. We can take 2 blockers out of the way, most likely, with our stag. Well, definitely, because our stag will kill this, and then this will kill, will tap something else. So I think we just take it. Go to 10. Now, I'm going to be a little scared if he just passes his turn here. That way, then we don't know really what's going on. Okay, now I'm not that scared. I don't think he can get back anything he can play. No. Okay, good. I think we just win now. So, I'm going to play the stag. And we'll kill the sanitarium skeleton. Oh, no, this is a human, isn't it? We have to kill that. Yeah, we'll kill that. Glad I remembered that. So this is 2, 4, 7. I mean, galvanic bombardment, does that save him? It would save him. But again, I feel like he would have played it by now. I think we just go for it. He would have killed our priest. Yeah. All right. Well, we went 3-0. Well, our deck was pretty sweet. It was kind of more controlling than I expected it to be. Like, our matches were mostly pretty grindy, other than that one time where we curved out hardcore. But we still went 3-0. Deck was fun. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you make sure you catch my draft video every week.